Pier Luigi Nervi. Pier Luigi Nervi, 21 June 1891 – 9 January 1979, was an Italian engineer and architect. He studied at the University of Bologna, graduating in 1913. Nervi taught as a professor of engineering at Rome University from 1946 to 1961 and is known worldwide as a structural engineer and architect, and for his innovative use of reinforced concrete, especially with numerous notable thin shell structures worldwide. Biography. Nervi was born in Sondrio and attended the Civil Engineering School of Bologna, from which he graduated in 1913. His formal education was quite similar to that experienced today by Italian civil engineering students. After graduating, he joined the Society for Concrete Construction, and during World War I from 1915 to 1918, he served in the Corps of Engineering of the Italian Army. From 1961–1962, he was the Norton Professor at Harvard University. Civil engineering works. Nervi began practicing civil engineering after 1923. His projects in the 1930s included several airplane hangars that were important for his development as an engineer. A set of hangars in Orvieto 1935 were built entirely out of reinforced concrete, and a second set in Orbitello and Torre del Lago 1939 improved the design by using a lighter roof. Nervi also stressed that intuition should be used as much as mathematics in design, especially with thin shell structures. He borrowed from both Roman and Renaissance architecture while applying ribbing and vaulting to improve strength and eliminate columns. He combined simple geometry and prefabrication to innovate design solutions. Engineer and architect. Nervi was educated and practiced as an ingegner edile, translated as building engineer, in Italy. At the time, and to a lesser degree also today, a building engineer might also be considered an architect. After 1932, his aesthetically pleasing designs were used for major projects. This was due to the booming number of construction projects at the time which used concrete and steel in Europe, and the architecture aspect took a step back to the potential of engineering. Nervi's archaeological excavations suggested that he may have some responsibilities for the Flaminio Stadium foundations passing through ancient Roman tombs. His work was also part of the architecture event in the art competition at the 1936 Summer Olympics. International projects. Most of his built structures are in his native Italy, but he also worked on projects abroad. Nervi's first project in the United States was the George Washington Bridge bus station, for which he designed the roof, which consists of triangular pieces that were cast in place. This building is still used today by over 700 buses and their passengers. Noted works. Stadio Artemio Franchi, Florence 1931. Ugolino Golf House, Impruneta, Italy 1934, collaborating with Gerardo Bosio. Torino Espaziani, Turin, Italy 1949. UNESCO headquarters, Paris 1950, collaborating with Marcel Buer and Bernard Zayafa. The Pier Tower, Milan 1950, collaborating with Gio Ponti. Palazzo dello Sport, you're now Palalottematica, Rome 1956. Palazzetto dello Sport, Rome 1958. Stadio Flaminio, Rome 1957. Palazzo del Lavoro, Turin 1961. Palazzetto dello Sport, Turin 1961. Australia Square Tower Building, Sydney 1961-1967. Sacro Cuore Bell Tower, Fiernes 1962. Paper Mill, Mantua, Italy 1962. George Washington Bridge Bus Station, New York City 1963. Australia Square Tower, Sydney 1964. Architect Harry Sadler and Associates. Tour de la Bourse, Montreal 1964, collaborating with Luigi Morti. Leverone Field House at Dartmouth College. C. Centrale della Banca del Monte di Parma, Parma 1968, collaboration with Giovanni Ponti, Antonio Fornaroli, and Alberto Rosselli. Edmund Barton Building, also published as trade group offices. Canberra 1970, Australia, architect Harry Sadler and Associates. MLC Centre, Sydney 1973, architect Harry Sadler and Associates. Thompson Arena at Dartmouth College 1973-1974. Cathedral of St. Mary of the Assumption, San Francisco, California 1967, collaborating with Pietro Bellusci. Paul VI Audience Hall, Vatican City 1971, Chrysler Hall and Norfolk Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia 1971, Australian Embassy, Paris 1973, Consulting Engineer Architect, Harry Sadler and Associates, Good Hope Center, Cape Town 1976 by Studio Nervi, an exhibition hall and conference center, with the exhibition hall comprising an arch with tie beam on each of the 4 vertical facades and 2 diagonal arches supporting 2 intersecting barrel-like roofs, which in turn were constructed from precast concrete triangular coffers with in situ concrete beams on the edges. Awards. Pier Luigi Nervi was awarded gold medals by the Institution of Structural Engineers in the UK, the American Institute of Architects AIA Gold Medal 1964, and the REBA in 1957 received the Frank P. Brown Medal of the Franklin Institute and the Wilhelm Exner Medal. Publications: Scienza o Art del Costruire, Bassola, Rome, 1945. Costruire Corritement, Hopley, Milan, 1954. Structures, Dodge, New York, 1958. Aesthetics and Technology in Building, the Charles Eliot Norton Lectures, 1961-62, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Harvard University Press, 1965.